you know there was a night when 6 American men stood inside a burning city with no backup, no clear orders, and no guarantee they would make it out alive? This wasn't a battlefield. This was a city collapsing in real time. And once the first shots were fired, there was no safe direction to run. September 11th, 2012, Benghazi, Libya. A U.S. diplomatic compound sat quietly inside a crowded city. No heavy walls, no armored battalions, just a small security team and local guards. Around them, the streets looked normal, but beneath that calm, the city was armed militias, rocket launchers, machine guns hidden in alleys and rooftops. That night, the city decided to turn. Just after nightfall, the first wave hit gunfire, then explosions. Armed militants poured through the compound gates. Buildings were set on fire. Smoke swallowed the air. Inside, Americans scrambled through flames and darkness, dragging each other out, trying to hold ground that was already disappearing. Radio calls went unanswered. No reinforcements were coming, and the city kept closing in. Across town, a small group of former special operators heard the calls. They weren't ordered to go. They went anyway. They loaded weapons, grabbed what ammo they could, and drove straight toward the gunfire. They knew what waited in the streets: ambushes, roadblocks, death at every corner. But turning back meant leaving Americans behind, so they didn't. The fight spread across the city. Rooftops became sniper nests. Mortars fell without warning. Every shadow could kill you. The Americans fought building to building, room to room, sometimes hand-to-hand rounds. Punched through walls, concrete exploded. The night glowed orange with fire. One man was hit, then another, still they held. Not because they were winning, but because quitting meant everyone died. Minutes felt like hours. Ammo ran low. Voices grew hoarse from shouting commands. Then the mortars started landing closer. One hit direct. 2 Americans were killed instantly. The survivors kept fighting anyway. They dragged wounded men through smoke, returned fire from collapsing rooftops, and waited for daylight that felt like it would never come. When the sun finally rose, the city went quiet. The attackers faded back into the streets. 6 men walked out alive. 4 Americans did not. They didn't save the city. They didn't win a war. They saved each other. And sometimes that's the only victory that exists. This wasn't a movie. Inside the city itself, they weren't thinking about medals. They weren't thinking about history. They were thinking about the man beside them and how to get him home alive. The city thought they would break. It was wrong. No banners, no victory parade. Just men who refused to leave each other behind. It was urban warfare at its rawest. Decode the dark real war. Real cost.